So in this video, I'm going to show you how to process full cycle CV renewals, commercial vehicle renewals for Liberty Insurance. Please note, for brokers who use Comquote on a standalone basis, in order to access the full cycle renewal systems, they should just launch Comquote, go up to the top left hand corner, click on Renewals and launch Renewals Wizard, and that will open the full cycle renewal screen. So for those brokers who use Comquote or Applied Commercial Vehicle on an integrated basis with Applied Relay, you can begin by going to Online Services, Full Cycle, and Commercial Vehicle Renewals. Click Yes to download Import Renewals, and this will import your renewals. So for the purpose of the training video, I'm just going to select Liberty Insurance, and I'm going to select renewals that are due up around now. So ideally, all of your renewals will have a status of renewal invited to begin with. That basically means that the renewal that has been sent down by Liberty Insurance has matched up with a record in your database, so it's ready to be processed and offered out to the client. So for brokers who are familiar with our motor full cycle renewal system and also our home full cycle renewal system, you'll be used to seeing statuses such as not matched, or date difference, or multiple possible matches. So these are basically limbo statuses. So you need to basically work out these renewals in order for you to offer them. So let's begin with looking at a not matched example, one that I have here. So it's not matched, and as I said, the record that's been sent down from Liberty Insurance has not been able to match up with the record in the database. So if we just go into the action button here, you'll be able to see there's an associate invite option, and this is where you can put in the policy number, or if you click on the drop down here, you can search for them in different ways. So I'm just going to leave it on policy number and enter in the policy number above. So it was 002. So I've entered in the policy number as above, clicked search, and it's found the record in the database. So for whatever reason, it wasn't able to match up originally when you downloaded, so it just basically needs you to manually associate it. So I'm happy this is the same customer with the same policy number. Click OK. That's now matched up, and the status will have changed to renewal invited. So in the next example here, there's one that has a date difference issue. So that basically means that the renewal date that the broker has is different to the one that's been sent down from the insurer, in this case Liberty Insurance. So that basically we need to tell the system who is correct. Either Liberty Insurance is correct or the broker. So if we go down to the action button again, and you can see here there's a synchronize data option, just click it, and it'll give you this message. So the renewal date on the current risk is the 31st of January, and the renewal date from the insurer is the 31st of March. So you really only have the one option here, which is basically to accept the renewal with this particular renewal date from the insurer, or just to cancel it and go back to the insurer and ask them to resend it with the correct date. So in this example, I'm just going to say yes. So the renewal has disappeared, and the status will now have changed to renewal invited. So let's move on now, look at a renewal that's ready to be offered. You can see I have one here for Brian Lara. His status says renewal invited, and he's due for renewal around now. And we have a premium here that's available, and we can see that he's on direct debits and how many years no claims bonus he has. So as with the limbo statuses, if you just go down to the actions button, you'll see basically the options that you have available. So for this particular example, we want to offer the renewal. So just click offer renewal. So the Comquote screen will open, and you can see that the prices are available for Liberty Insurance. You've got two prices, the regular Liberty scheme, and also another one that includes open driving, the restricted open driving from 25 to 70. So I can see here that he normally goes for the one without, so I'm just going to select it. And you can see here at the top here, there is options here and amend. Just a point to note that the amend option won't be available until you actually offer it. So if you do want to make changes at this stage, you do have to offer it first, and then you'll be able to access the amend button. So if we just double click on it and click submit risk, and you can see here I have the offer renewal option. So assuming I'm happy with all the details, just click offer renewal. So the documentation will be displayed, and you'll be able to print this off by using the button here. So you can just select each document in turn and click print if you wish to print them off. Note that these documents will be stored in the documents tab in Applied Relay also. Then you can click cancel, and the renewal offer is completed. So let's move on now and actually accept a renewal that's in the renewal offered stage. So I'm just going to select this renewal here and back down to the actions button, and this is basically where you can see the options. So accept, or alternatively transfer, and then lapse is actually cancel the policy. So let's go ahead and actually accept this one. So you can see it reopens the Comquote screen, and I should see the prices that are available for Liberty Insurance. So again, you can see the renewal here is the one in dark purple. That's how I know. And then the other one here includes the open driving. Just before I proceed, you can see if I go back to the renewals option, the amend button is now available. So if I do want to change any of the information, it's at this particular point that I can do it. So just click amend, and that will open it up and allow you to change it, and then you can recalculate it and get the revised price. Let's just proceed as is. So I'm going to double click on this, submit risk, So you can notice on this screen here, payment options. One of these options needs to be selected, so you can go with Liberty Insurance's direct debit scheme, or if they're paying in full or another way, just click Other. Tick the box for Accept Cover, and then to finish, just click Confirm Renewal. The renewal documentation will be presented. You can select each one and click Print, and then when you're finished, click Cancel, and that is the renewal accepted. So just a final point, if you do want to lapse the policy, just select it, go to Actions, Lapse. It'll ask you, are you sure? Yes. And then it'll give you a list of options that you can select in terms of why, and just click yes, and that will confirm it and lapse the policy. Please note that lapsed renewals will be removed from the Comquote full cycle screen, so you will not be able to see the ones that you have lapsed once you've actually confirmed that they are going to be lapsed. So in conclusion, what you need to do here is download your CV renewals, either directly through Comquote, if you're a standalone broker, or if you are using Comquote on an integrated basis with Applied Relay, just go to Online Services and just download your renewals from there. Once the renewals are displayed, you can use your filtering options to select particular insurers, your date range, and your renewal statuses if you wish. All the statuses that have not matched, date difference, or multiple possible matches need to be worked out before you can proceed. And then once you have done that, the statuses will say invited, and you can go to the actions button in terms of offering and proceeding from there. So that concludes this video on processing CV full cycle renewals for Liberty Insurance.